Hello and welcome to the Razbam update video for July. Hope you guys are well, and again, apologies, but this is only going to be a short video. I know I said I'm going to do more in-depth videos, and I will do on the next one, I promise. Just unfortunately, my real job has been really busy. I've been working 6 days a week and juggling a family as well, and also the Razbam side as well. It's been a little bit hectic. So all I'm going to do today is just touch on the changes from the team, touch on the Falklands. I'm also going to mention about the changes to the Harrier and the Mirage and the MiG as well. But let's start talking about the new member of the team. So we've got a new coder called Leonardo. He's a great guy. He's Italian. He's working solely on the Mirage at the moment, and he spent the last few months learning the code, and he's already started making improvements. We obviously work really closely with the ADA, and so far we've improved the weapon system managements that have been requested, and also some radar improvements as well. So I'm going to show you a little video on the radar improvements as we're talking. Now, he's doing really well, to be fair, considering the sys code isn't the easiest to work with, and we hope that going forward he's also going to help with the other modules as well. But so far he's become, to be fair, he's a member of the family now. He's a great guy. He gets on with everyone, and it feels like he's been there for 10 years. So he certainly is a great guy. If you want to keep an eye on Leonardo, he's Elwood on the forums and also on the Discord as well. But yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what he does with the Mirage and also with other aeroplanes as well. You know, he's not just here to do the Mirage. He is a member of our family. He will be here for the duration or as long as he wants to. So on the Mirage, let's talk about the changelog. So again, the RWR has been updated to include the J11 and the F14. The special mode switch functionality was modified. The emergency landing gear handle was implemented as well. The master arm obviously was the master arm functionality was modified. Target unlock move antenna in the random direction was fixed. Basic support for the damage for the INS and a couple of other parts as well. But as I mentioned, the biggest things at the moment is the radar, which is being worked on. So again, if you guys have got any questions, just pop them in the comments below, but you're going to see a lot more updates on the Mirage. Now, we always said that we're going to finish our modules before moving on, and that's still the case. We're still doing that, but the Harrier is where the love is at the moment. So really, we're looking at the MPCD updates, damage model updates, the weapons manager, the stores page upgrades. The bomb release orders were fixed, the CCIP was updated, the warning system had upgrades, steering point was fixed, TACAN and the EHSD was also fixed. So I'm not going to read them all out because there's quite a lot of them, but in the description below is a list of all the changes that were added to the Harrier up to the making of this video from the last one. So it literally goes from the cockpit texture upgrade all the way down through to the recent one, which was the kneeboard displaying the AWLS channels and also the RWR codes with the J11 and the J11 and the F14. So she's received a lot of love, and it's not stopping. Larry is on a charge, and there's so much more to come. But yeah, just keep an eye out. Have a look. If you find any more bugs, let us know, and we will squash them. But we have noticed a few issues as of late that we're trying to get out as quickly as possible. With the keyboard shortcuts being a bit of an issue. Again, we put a hotfix out, but sometimes these things go a little bit wrong. So again, stick with us, and we will get it out to you as soon as possible. But yeah, it's getting a lot of love, and it's not going to be long now before she is completely finished. So let's go on to the MiG-19. So the MiG-19 was a bit more of a feature-complete aircraft than the other ones. But yeah, again, things still needed to be sorted out. So again, in the description will be a list of all the changes and also links to the change logs on the forum and also on our website as well. But the G-suit parameters were corrected. The AI flight model was also corrected as well. The damage shape names were rectified. Engine-related damage responses were also sorted out. Throttle logic was corrected. Wheel brake effectiveness was reduced to close match the real aircraft. The UV lights were enabled. Instruments, backlights were enabled. Floodlights were updated. Stores failures were added, so structural limits were implemented. Corrected timing for fuel starvation when inverted. Added the engine failure when below military power. Engine off induced drag behaviour was implemented. We also put a 10 mission campaign, which is done by Baltic Dragon, which is the Crime and Punishment. If you haven't used or haven't played it, do, because to be fair, Baltic Dragon does a fantastic job. He's really, really good, and we're very lucky to have him do our campaigns. Also, the Polish skin was fixed as well. And again, to the individuals that pointed it out, thank you. I really appreciate it. This was fixed prior, but it would appear that somehow managed to get overwritten. Not sure how, but it is now fixed. And hopefully you guys are happy with that one. So they're the changes for the MiG, Harrier and Mirage. Let's talk about the Falklands. So Clark has shared some pictures on our Facebook page recently. I'm going to show you a little video in a minute of me flying around in the Falklands. Again, I've got to stress, it is really early days, and I've seen a lot of people commenting, oh, that looks really rough, the polys look low. I don't know if you guys are aware, but when developing a texture, developing a map, developing anything, certainly when it comes to terrains, working in low poly just means that you can load it better, quicker, you can work faster. And when it comes to the final finished product, obviously the polys go up and up and up in order to ensure the quality of the product. So the moment Clark started with doing the the outlines, you don't need high polys for that. So you work on low poly to speed up the process. And then as he will go on, he will start increasing the polys. So basically imagine low, medium, high and super quality, however you want to look at it. But at the moment they're kind of low, medium, just purely to increase his workflow. But yeah, I'll show you some really cool stuff, because to be fair, he's focusing on the air bases and the high density areas, so Stanley for argument's sake, Mount Pleasant. The Falklands in itself is quite it's a desolate area really. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere and there's lots of it. Lots of the land is just moorlands and bare land. So the way Clark's working at the moment is he's trying to ensure that the areas of interest, such as the towns, the airports, the harbours, the docks, are going to be of superb detail, even to the extent of all the buildings are being completely made from scratch. They're not going to be the standard ones that you see in DCS. They're going to be real high poly as well, purely for the fact that it's going to give you the pleasure experience of flying low helicopters, flying Harriers at 100 foot above the ground. It's to give you that immersion, while also the remote areas having really good grass and also more structures as well. The rock faces, the rocks, I watched Clark the other day, as boring as it may sound, but I watched him create rocks and massive boulders for the side of the road. We watched a video, which is a full drive around of the island, just to give you an indication. I mean, he's even made the little sign markings on the side of the roads, and he's trying to match them as best as he possibly can. So it's going to be really, really accurate. So we're going to share lots more photos of that as and when it comes. Clark is working on this pretty much full time, and he's working at a really exceptional rate. So yeah, just watch out for some updates. They'll be on the forum, they'll be on the Facebook as well as Discord and other sources should they be shared. But yeah, the Falklands is just phenomenal. I mean, I've spent a bit of time flying around it, and it's going to be really good fun. And being ship-based, low level, early morning, dawn, so to speak, and flying low through the Falklands is pretty impressive. It's really good fun. We've done a few practice sorties where we've done low level bombing missions on say Stanley, just as a test, and it's been really good fun. And I generally can't wait to share more of these videos with you guys. But yeah, just bear in mind that this is a early model. This is not the finished product. Don't go commenting about the quality of it, because I've seen low and I've seen high, and trust me, when you see the high qualities, jaws will drop. It's going to be impressive. But let's have a little look at it now, and that's all I'm going to. Oh no, that's not what I'm going to talk about. Let's talk about the F-15. So the F-15 is still being worked on texture-wise. Again, it's trying to be as accurate as possible. So, plans are to laser scan an Eagle if possible, and hopefully we can get that sorted out. But Tim's been working on the pilot, as he did for the Harrier and the Mirage, for the Harrier and the MiG. The Harrier and the Mirage. He's got all the kit, so I'm going to show you a video at the end of this as well, should you want to. It's just a really quick fast-forwarded view of the scan process through to the finished product. I personally like watching this sort of stuff. I find it really interesting. But again, we will share more information on that as and when it comes. But next month, there will be, next quarter, there will be a more in-depth video. But I need you guys to tell me what you want me to lead it on. Do you want me to lead it on the Falklands, or do you want me to lead it on, say, one of the aeroplanes that we're working on? Let me know, and I'll add them all together at the end of it, and then I'll do a full in-depth chat with one of the guys, whatever it is that you're after. But let me know. Again, these videos are to educate you guys and also to let you know where we are. So you tell me what you want, and I'll try my best to make it happen. But that being said, I'm now going to go, and I wish you guys a wonderful summer, and I will catch you on the next video. Thank you.